we will learn division of fractions. Suppose you have 6 chocolates. If you had to make groups of 2 chocolates, then how many groups would you be able to make? Go on, think about it. If you want to make groups of 2 chocolates, then you can make 6 divided by 2. So 3 groups can be made. Now using the same 6 chocolates, if you have to make a group of half chocolates, then how many groups will you be able to make? To find this, you must divide 6 by half. Here, we have to divide a whole number by a fraction. As you can see, to make a group of half chocolates, we have to divide each chocolates into 2 equal portions. Therefore, by making 2 equal portions of 6 chocolates, we get 6 into 2, that is 12 parts. We can say that 6 divided by half is equal to 6 into 2, which is equal to 12. Here, 2 and half are reciprocals of each other. If the product of any 2 numbers is 1, then such numbers are called reciprocals of each other. Similarly, 5 and 1 by 5 are reciprocals. Can you tell whether 4 by 7 and 7 by 4 are reciprocals or not? Think about it. Their product is 1, so they too are reciprocals of each other. By understanding reciprocals, we can divide fractions easily. In this way, when dividing a whole number by a fraction, we write the same number as the whole number and multiply it by the reciprocal of the other number. So let's look at some more situations related to the division of fractions. Suppose this bottle contains 3/4 liter juice. If it has to be divided equally among 6 children, then how much juice will each child get? To find this, we have to divide 3 by 4 by 6. Here, we are dividing a fraction by a whole number. Let's find the result. Suppose we consider this strip to be a whole number. The bottle contains 3/4 liter juice. To represent it, we will make 4 equal parts of the strip. On the number line, the first part will be expressed as 1 by 4. The second will be expressed as 2 by 4. The third will be expressed as 3 by 4. And the fourth as 4 by 4, that is 1. 3 of these 4 parts are taken. So, we will shade the 3 parts. These 3 shaded parts express the fraction 3 by 4. Since 3 by 4 liter of juice is to be divided equally among 6 children, we have to make 6 equal parts of the shaded portion. Think about how we'll do this. Let me tell you. For this, we have to divide each part into 2 equal parts so that the shaded part is divided into 6 equal parts. Here, we have a total of 8 parts. Now let's represent it on the number line. As you can see, upon dividing the shaded part into 6 equal parts, we get each part as 1/8. So each child gets 1/8 of a liter of juice. Therefore, 3 by 4 divided by 6 is 1 by 8. To solve 3 by 4 divided by 6 in mathematics, we first write the number 3 by 4 as it is. Then multiply it by the reciprocal of 6, that is 1 by 6. The result we get is 1 by 8. 3/4 divided by 6 is equal to 3 by 4 into 1 by 6, which is equal to 1 by 8. So, each child will get 1/8 liter of juice. So keep in mind that division by a number means multiplying it by its reciprocal. suppose we have 2.5 meter long ribbon. If we want to cut it into pieces measuring 3/4 meter each, then how many parts will we be able to make? Think a little. Yes, you are right. Here too, we have to divide 2.5 meters by 3/4. Notice that 2.5 is a mixed fraction. In division of fractions, we have to first convert mixed fractions into improper fractions. For example, here we will write 2.5 as 5 by 2. So now the division will become 5 by 2 divided by 3 by 4. So how will we solve this? Think a little bit. You are right. We will keep the first fraction as it is, then we will change the division sign to multiplication sign and then write the other fraction as a reciprocal. That means 5 by 2 divided by 3 by 4 is equal to 5 by 2 into 4 by 3, which is 10 by 3. That is, from a 2.5 meters long ribbon, we will be able to make 10 by 3 pieces, each measuring 3/4 meter of a ribbon. We can say that in division of fractions also, we keep the first fraction as it is and then we multiply it with the reciprocal of the second fraction. If we want to make 14 equal parts of 7 by 10, then what will be the measurement of each part? Come, let's solve it. We have to make 14 parts of 7 by 10 and find the measurement of each part. So let's first make 10 equal parts of a strip and shade 7 of these. The shaded part denotes the fraction 7 by 10. Now can you guess how we will make 14 parts of the shaded part? Go on, give it some thought. If we make 2 equal parts of each part, then we will have 14 equal parts of the 7 by 10 shaded region. As you can see, here one part is one of all 20 parts of the complete strip, which we denote by the fraction 1 by 20. Therefore, the measurement of each part will be 1 by 20. Let's solve this mathematically. To find the measurement of each part, we have to divide 7 by 10 by 14. To solve this, we will keep the first fraction exactly the same and multiply it by the second number's reciprocal. Here, the reciprocal of 14 is 1 by 14. Therefore, if we want to make 14 parts of 7 by 10 parts, then the measurement of each will be 1 by 20. Next example. The doctor has given 12 pills to Nisha and has asked her to take 3/4 of one tablet every day. Find out how many days will Nisha take to finish all the pills. The doctor has given 12 pills to Nisha. Suppose each of these circles is a pill. Nisha consumes 3/4 parts of the pill every day. On the first day, consuming 3 by 4 parts of the tablet will save her 1/4 part. Similarly, on the second and third day, after taking 3/4 of the tablet, 1/4 part will be saved. If we add the remaining parts, we will get 3/4 of the pill, which Nisha can take on the 4th day. In this way, Nisha will be able to take 3 pills in 4 days. Thus, we can say that Nisha will be able to take 3 into 4 pills in 4 into 4 days, that is 12 pills in 16 days. So the answer to the given question is 16 days. Let's solve this mathematically. Nisha takes 3/4 pill in a day. The doctor has given 12 pills to Nisha. To know how many days Nisha will take to finish all the pills, we have to divide 12 by 3/4. To solve the division, we will keep the first number exactly the same and multiply it by the reciprocal of the second number. Here, the reciprocal of 3 by 4 is 4 by 3. We can solve this in the same way as 12 divided by 3/4 is equal to 16. So Nisha will be able to finish all the pills in 16 days. Next example. A plumber brings a pipe of 7.5 meters in length. He needs pipe parts measuring 1.5 meters in length. Find out how many parts of 1.5 meter length will he get from a pipe of 7.5 meters. This example shows that the total length of the pipe bought by the plumber is 7.5 meters. If he wants to make parts measuring 1.5 meters from this pipe, then he will get 7.5 divided by 1.5 parts. Let us find the result of this. Can you tell us how this division can be solved? Think about it. Let me tell you, if the division has mixed fractions, we have to first convert it into improper fractions. Here, the improper fractions of 7.5 will be 15 by 2 and the improper fractions of 1.5 will be 3 by 2. That is, 7.5 divided by 1.5 is equal to 15 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. To solve this, we will keep the first number exactly the same and multiply it by the reciprocal of the second number. Here, the reciprocal of 3 by 2 is 2 by 3. To solve this, we will first multiply the numerator and the resultant numerator will be 30. We will then multiply the denominators and the resultant denominator will be 6. Then we simplify it. Here, if we divide the numerator by the denominator, we get the simplest form as 5 by 1, that is 5. So we can say that the plumber will get 5 parts in total.